Hey guys, it's Webkins1976, and today's video is going to be a review of Lush's soaps and all about Lush's soaps, and it's the first, well, it's kind of the second video in the Lush series that I'm going to be doing. And in the first video, I said I'd be doing, like, all their product reviews, and then, I said the last video that I mentioned I was going to do were the shower jellies. But I've also decided that the last video that I'm actually going to do, I'm going to add one more video to the series, is all about Lush's online ordering and their shipping. Because, you know, I just had a really good experience and some people don't, so, you know, just wanted to let you guys know. And so this is basically what I keep my soaps in. It's a tin box that used to have a bunch of cookies in them, but the cookies went bad, so we had to throw them away. It's basically just a tin box thing. And with soaps, you want to keep them in a cool, dark place, just because Lush soaps do expire, and you can make them last a little bit longer, and they won't melt because, you know, obviously you don't want your soaps to melt. And then for all the samples that I get online, because I don't have a Lush store near me, I just keep in this, oopsies, I just keep in this tin, but it's obviously overflowing, so, yeah. I'll go through those later. But, yeah, so basically, it's just this tin, and I personally like keeping my soaps, in plastic bags, but, some of them are still in this type of bag, and I think I've got one soap that is still in the Lush wrapping. Oh yeah, this one. So most of my soaps are in some sort of form of a plastic bag. I just find that's the easiest way for me to store them, because some people, I know this doesn't happen to everybody, but with some people, and they store them in Tupperware, like moisture will start to collect and get all over the soaps. I remember when I first only had like 3 Lush soaps, I cut them up and put them in a bowl together, like a glass jar. And I know you're not supposed to do that because the scent will mix, but they were all like a similar scent, so I didn't really care, but they started getting like moisture all over them and like water, so I didn't want them to like melt away. So I found this to be the best method for me. Yeah, so I keep the soaps that I don't have very much of at the top, like Sultana, Lady Katrina, Altamar, Sexy Peel. But yeah, so the soaps that I've got a lot of, like this Matryoshka set, this one's just cut up. I have 2 extras down here, so I just keep those down at the bottom because I'm not going to be using them soon. And this is an extra Lovebirds, which I need to take out of the wrapping, but I keep that at the bottom too. And then, yeah, for right here, I cut my Rockstar, and I've only got one last little piece, so I'll probably need to be using this soon. But for right now, I just keep it at the bottom. And then there's all my Godmother. But, Lush's soaps, I found they have like 2 types of soaps. They're made with the same ingredients. I believe it's sunflower oil, coconut oil, and rapeseed oil. They used to be palm-based, but that was really bad for the environment, and they didn't. Yeah, so they stopped making them palm-based. But yeah, so Lush soaps to me are kind of divided into 2 categories, and they're kind of like, it's by the way they look and the way they are. Like these, like Rockstar is really like creamy soap. But then soaps like this, like Angel's Delight, they look kind of like they're glycerin soaps, but they actually aren't glycerin based. But yeah, so I find that Lush soaps lather really, really well. And the scent doesn't really last on your skin. Maybe it does for some soaps, but the scent doesn't really last on your skin, and it is kind of hard to make a soap that will last on your skin for a long time. Might last for a little bit, but to me it doesn't last like throughout the whole day. But like I said, these lather really, really nicely. I don't use a loofah with my soaps or shower gels because I feel like I'm not actually getting the product. I feel like I'm just getting the lather of the product, if you know what I mean. So yeah. I don't really prefer either one of like the creamy or the non-creamy soaps. I think they're both really good. Like, just because they're creamy doesn't mean they're going to be extremely moisturizing, but when they're like this, like Sultana, that means they're going to be extremely moisturizing when they're like really creamy, and you can like, when you push on it, it's going to like make a dent. So that's when you can tell they're going to be super moisturizing. But if they're super moisturizing and super creamy, they are going to wear away faster. So I don't keep like a giant chunk of a Lush soap inside my shower. I kind of keep different size chunks depending on how I cut it and what shape the soap was in. Like for Sultana, I kind of cut these pieces. And then for the Matryoshka, I cut pieces about this big. And yeah, so it all depends on like what size. Like for sandstone, I cut pieces this big. So I'm not going to take a giant like block of soap into the shower because that's just going to be wasting it. So I don't have a soap dish in my shower, but I really would like one because I think they're a great way to keep your soaps in the shower, and it drains out all the excess water so they don't melt away and wear away. So yeah, I'll go through my samples. I'll go through my samples really quick. I've got Summer Pudding Milky Bar, which is retro on the UK. Vanilla in the Mist. Demon in the Dark. Karma. Pineapple Grunt, which is retro. Number 1 Seed Soap, which is retro. Tiptoe Through the Tulips, which is retro. Bohemian. 13 Soap, Unlucky for Dirt. Temptation Soap, which is retro. Queen of the Heart Soap, which is retro. New Bar, and Figs and Leaves. So, yeah, that's all I really have to say about Lush soaps. I do feel they can be a bit pricey. Like, I think one of the most expensive ones is Honey, I Wash the Kids. I think that one's pretty expensive. But on the other hand, Godmother is not that expensive. So they kind of range on price depending on what ingredients they have in them. But they're all natural, no preservatives, so they do have an expiration date. So, I know I have a lot of soap, but I'm giving it away to, like, my mom and my sister, and I'm probably going to be giving some away in, like, a future contest. But, yeah, so that was my little review on Lush's soaps. If you guys want a review on a specific soap, just comment below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Bye.